Oh yeah,
WWE?
TNA in its first year. Ring of Honor came. I forget. I'm terrible with years. I'll have to look it up because Regal will say, "When did we first meet Ace?" And I'm like, "Fuck, I don't know, dude." Like I'll have to look it up. Like I
I don't know
legit have to
years
go to
either.
that cage match and look it up. And like, there we are. We met this year. Yep, did TNA when it first started.
So what was that like?
Um,
Give some TNA. Do you remember anything about TNA?
TNA back in the day was chaos, and it's funny now because I'm starting to produce there, and it's a way different animal than it was. Um, Also, for somebody that never worked television, I was an independent guy. So, in reference to Harley, he would say, "Can you go out and give me 15 to 20?" Sure, Harley, whatever you need, and I can fucking do it for him. But then I go to TNA, and how do you? I didn't know how to work TV. I've been watching TV wrestling my whole life, but no one sat me down and said, "This is your structure of a 4-minute match." Huh? I didn't know, so I farted. I shit the bed, So what got me over to TNA was I looked like $1,000,000. The what is it? Preparation and meets an opportunity equals success, right? And I was prepared. I looked good. I looked the part. I gave him a finishing move. Victoria's finisher, the Widow's Peak. She hadn't started yet, but I had been given that move, and I pulled it out on the TNA pay-per-view, and everyone was like, "Holy shit, what was that?" And so they signed me up. And there's a funny story about that too. Is that so? I started getting work, but I didn't know how to get over because there wasn't anyone there to help me and say, "No, this is how a get over match really works. This is how you should work this." And on and on and on. The funny thing was about that is I signed a year contract with TNA. I was just informed last year that Bob Ryder's computer crashed. Contracts didn't exist anymore. So this whole time I thought I was stuck when they didn't use me. I didn't know.
Oh wow.
Such is life. It doesn't really change the course of how things went. I still did all right, but you know what I mean? So yeah, TNA, Ring of Honor came about. We started doing a lot of Ring of Honor. And then I got Japan. So I was pretty fulfilled on a lot of ends.
Who was running Ring of Honor at that time?
That was Gabe Sapolsky. Gabe
Was
Sapolsky
Terry
was
Silken there at all at that time?
No, Kerry didn't come until the Feinstein stuff happened.
Yeah, we had him on our show, man. What a trip that guy was.
Kerry? Yeah, Kerry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Kerry didn't come until the Feinstein stuff happened, where he had the To Catch a Predator thing go on with him.
Yeah.
Whatever all that shit was.
Yeah.
But that was a big turning point for Ring of Honor when Kerry took over, because Piper was actually booked for a Ring of Honor show in Jersey. And because of all that press was coming out, Piper backed out and Dusty filled the slot. And that just was that turning point. Like that was just the gateway. It just moved on because Dusty came in. It filled the void. And get this, he brawled with Ox Baker that night at a Ring of Honor show.
Oh my
really?
gosh.
Wow.
But yeah, but the fun part about that night was I got to cut a promo in front of Dusty as Dusty, because we'll do it now on command, but when ready, I could pull out a decent Dusty, and I cut a Dusty promo, nerve-wracking, heart going, and Dusty's in the corner and comes in to fucking interrupt me. It was fun stuff. But oh yeah, Kerry ran it, or Kerry didn't come in until later on.
Watch. I said watch. Watch this next video that's coming up on your screen. Remember now, watch it.
that I can't get the shit closed.